All right, let's see what happens here. Let me remove. Okay, let me get rid of this thing. See if remove. Okay. Save changes. Let's see. Let me see if anybody joins in. I apologize for being late today. Solutions and Answers live with Santos Rolon Jr. today, straight out of Stockton, California. I'm a bit late. I apologize. We are going to be here for 30 minutes. We're going to be here for 30 minutes. I don't know. Hopefully, we'll get a few joinees. I see Nahil has joined us. Welcome to the broadcast. I am going to be here for 30 minutes. Once again, I apologize. I'm a little bit late today. I'm running late, but we're going to be here. I am going to hang out with you over the next 15 to 20 minutes. Listen, if you're new here, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'm going to give you a free gift. It's going to be an ebook. It's going to be downloaded to your email. You can use it. It's going to help you. Okay? I'm here today. I want to be challenged. I hope that you're here. If you do come, you show up. I hope that you want to be challenged. Let's look for solutions. Let's look for some answers. Let's see what we can do to get ourselves to go forward from today, from right now, from this point. So I'm here waiting. What else do I have for news? I know that we're going to be here on Sunday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. As I mentioned earlier, there's a free gift waiting for you when you Soldier Scribe. Why would you want to Soldier Scribe? Well, imagine opening up your email and getting a letter from a friend that cares about you. That letter, those words can potentially help you uncover something or discover something in your life that you need to go forward with. Does that sound like something cool? Getting a letter from somebody that you know, that you trust. And when you read that letter, it fires you up inside. You know, it makes you feel good. It makes you think. It actually helps you. Is it worth signing up for an email and receive a gift? I'll let you be the judge of that. Anyways, we're going to be here for just a few minutes. I see that we have one joinee. Shout out to Nahil. I don't know if you're still there. If you have a question that you want to present, you got something going on. We all do, right? We all got problems. We all got issues. We all got packages. We all have, like, what is it? Luggage. Put it that way. We all have luggage. And I'm here. I'm truly excited. I'm really challenged. I am really challenged because I put a challenge before myself over the last couple of days that is really going to push me in the best direction for my life going forward. So I'm here. I'm going to wait a little bit. I see we've got there's a few other people that have joined in. Listen, if you have something you want to, if you're not too shy, if you're a risk taker like I am, and you're looking for something, you've got a question about something, you need a plan, you need some steps, you need some kind of a guidance, you need something for your life. You need something. You're here, and I'm inviting you to bring your question or bring whatever it is. We're not here to talk about negatives. I don't really want to be here talking about negatives. I really want to focus on helping those of you that are here. I want to focus on helping you tonight, today, over the weekend. Imagine waking up Monday. Just imagine waking up Monday and you feel like you're a whole different person because you made a decision to do something differently this weekend. Imagine waking up Monday, early Monday, excited and fired up about a new direction, about a new opportunity, or maybe a new lease on life. And you wake up Monday and you're excited. Why? Because you made a decision today. You made a decision to do something differently. and you made a decision, and you anchored your decision. So I see we got a few people here. Hopefully, I had to delete my chat from Facebook. Facebook is not accepting my live feed, so we're just on Facebook here. It is the wow, it's already the 10th of July. Would you believe that? It is the 10th of July. I usually do I see Laura. Hi Laura, welcome to the program. I do a book giveaway. I'm not going to be doing a book giveaway only on the third Friday. Actually, I might do it on Sunday. A free book giveaway. In fact, we're redoing the book. I'm going to be re-editing and making some changes to this book and my other book that I have. So those are two projects that I'm going to be working on that I'm excited about. What project are you working on that you're excited about, that makes you that gives you kind of butterflies when you think about it, right? It really just energizes you when you think about it. What are you working on? What are you working on? I'm going to wait here for a little bit. I am going to wait here for just a little bit. Seeing I'm late. I just got started here. How long have we been on the broadcast? Oh, we've been on the broadcast for 20 minutes here. I mean, 6 minutes. So, I see we got a few people. Nahil, welcome. Laura, welcome. Mark, hey there. Hopefully you got. I hope you got my my ebook. Hopefully you're studying. Jim, welcome to the broadcast. Been in a hospital all week with breathing issues. So nice to be here. Well, I hope that you're doing better. I hope that you're doing better, Jim. You've been in the hospital for about a week, all week. Wow. I know we have to be very careful. We have this thing floating around. I think it's called COVID-19. It's still floating around in the air. In fact, there's probably worse viruses. And not probably. Come on, Santos. Are you gonna do things right, or are you gonna do things left? I'm trying my best. I'm here, right? Yeah. So get on it, man. Okay, I'll do things right. I'll do my best. Anyways, just having a good conversation with myself there. Do it all the time. There's a lot of viruses out there in the world that are much worse than the COVID-19. We absolutely must unequivocally be focused on taking care of ourselves and our families. I'm not talking about going overboard, right? No, we got to have fun too. Anyways, I see Jim. Yeah, get better, Jim. I hope that. Oh, Jay Martin. ¿Cómo está todo, hermano? I am doing. You know what? I got on here late. My son is visiting from North Carolina. He's a United States Marine. I was hoping that I could get him on a broadcast with me. He's kind of a neat fella. Anyways, we were in the Bay Area today, just getting him out and doing some traveling. And I just got in and I said, man, I got to jump on the broadcast because there's people on there. They might have a question for me. In fact, somebody might have a challenge for me. Because in fact, I don't really need a challenge. I've got a big challenge in front of me right now that I must conquer. I had a huge challenge in front of me. It's big. It's taken me a couple of small micro steps to get there, but I've gotten here. Doesn't it feel good when you if you think about your situation, maybe you recently have conquered something in your life, just recently. Right? And you struggled with it for a while, or maybe it wasn't that long of a period that you struggled with this thing. But now you can look at yourself in the mirror and you can say, man, whatever your name is, man, I feel like I got a new lease here, man. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm challenged because I know I got to, see challenges. We don't think about this all the time. And since there's no questions at this moment, I'll just do a little bit of preaching here. But you and I need challenges. We absolutely need challenges. Because if you don't have a challenge, you're not going to ever find yourself. You will, if you're not challenged, if you're not a person that really truly appreciates a challenge, you're not going to find yourself. You will not find what it is that you are great at. There has to be a challenge. There absolutely has to be a challenge. You grow from the challenge. You face your fear. That's part of growth. That challenge can help you on another project that maybe doesn't have nothing to do with that challenge. But because you took the initial step, because you were willing to risk, now that next project that you've got coming up is a lot easier, man. Is a lot easier. You know, I'm sitting here getting pumped. I'm getting really excited because life is what you make it. Life is what you make it. If you find life, if you're enjoying life right now, if you are enjoying life today, presently, it is because of the choices that you're making, right? It really doesn't. Does it have to do with your past a little bit? Yeah, it has to do with your past, because what you've done back there has something to do with today a little bit. But if you're enjoying your life, if you're growing and you're excited and you know that there's a lot of challenges, man. There's problems all around us. There's a lot of things going on. You're making good choices today. You're making bravado choices today, and you feel good about it. You can look at yourself in the mirror. You can look at yourself in the car, you know, the rear view mirror of your car. When you look at yourself, and you know, you smile because you're doing it. Smile because you're doing it. It takes courage, and that's what excites me. Being able to see other people transform, overcome. You know, and we're not careful. People get so down, they get so lonely. You know, they get defeated because they have something in their life that they may not understand. Right? It could be a habit. It could be a relationship. Man, you could be in a relationship, and we've been there, right? We've seen this. You could be in a horrible relationship, and you know, if you're married, then I'm not here to try to give you advice. If you're married, you have to I would encourage you to get counseling if you're having problems with your marriage. But if you're in a relationship and you're not married, and you know that you need to get out of there, you can see your freedom, right? You can visualize your freedom. And maybe you've taken that step. Maybe you've making that decision. Or maybe you've just gotten into a new relationship with somebody. I'm telling you, there's so many wonderful things that we can do with ourselves. My friends, fellow soldiers, so many wonderful things. You can, get a journal. You can get a journal and a pen, and you can recreate your life. You can recreate your situation. That gambling habit that has been troubling you for years, that you feel like there's no end to it. My friend, you can get with a pad and a pen, and you can write some things down that you want. You can write them down. Of course, there's more to this, but you got to start somewhere. You have to be in life. I'm learning more than ever that you got to be creative, and you got to use your imagination, even if you're making mistakes, man. Even if you're making mistakes, as long as you're going forward, as long as you're not giving up on yourself, as long as you're not focusing on those people that may be laughing at you. If you're focused on that, then that's going to hinder your progress. Anyways, we got a few people here. I'm excited about, it's Friday. I'm excited about Monday. I'm not excited about tomorrow. Then I'm excited about Monday. Monday's action day. Let me see if we got a question. If not, we're going to be, we've got another 14, 15 minutes left on the program. Laura says, I wear masks seldom. My pain was so bad, I couldn't keep it on. But with power of God, I'm better. Thank you for that. Laura. Let me see what Jim has to say here. I was scared start of the week and hoping I'd get to see a Santos show again and recover. Man, all you got to do is watch my videos. My videos are, of course, a live program is a little bit different. You know what I'd love? I would love to see all of you guys on screen. I would love to see your faces. I would just love to look into your eyeballs and just read your lips as you speak. You know, it's a little bit challenging when we do text, right? Texting. It is a little bit challenging. I'm maybe, like I said, I'm offering the opportunity. If you have something that you want to share, maybe you have a product or a service that you feel would benefit other people. I'd be more than willing to allow you to come on the screen and share what you've got. You want to share a testimony, or let me know. I'd be more than willing. And you know, who knows, maybe you coming on the screen might help you in some way. It might help you face a fear. It might help you face something in life that you need to face. And it's the little things, you know. Sometimes we think, well, the big things, right? It's the little things. It's the smaller things that I believe are the big things. The little decisions that we make are the big decisions. Hey, Patrick. I want to do a shout out to Patrick there. A little shout out to Laura. Thank you guys for supporting the mission. I truly appreciate you guys. We've got some great things coming up. Any questions? Let me see. I did the COVID drive-through test. Army was managing it, or Army or Amy. Wow. Well, I truly hope, you know what? I send healing to all you guys out there. People that are watching my program, I send you healing for whatever that's worth. If it makes you feel good, or maybe just me sending a word saying, you know what? I send healing out to you guys. I send healing to myself too, right? Every single day. It's one thing that I repeat to myself. I don't repeat it every day, but when I remind myself during my morning rituals, I like to say this, and it's a proverb out of the book of Isaiah, and I believe it's Isaiah either 55 verse 6 or 65. And it says that he was wounded for my transgressions, he was bruised for mine iniquities, the chastisement of our peace was upon him, and by his stripes I am healed. By his stripes I am healed. I know that's a proverb. I use proverbs as affirmations because I believe the word of God is extremely, extremely life-changing. And furthermore, I believe it is the holy book of the Creator. I know there's a lot of other books out there. I don't classify them as holy books, but I do classify the 66 books of the Bible, the King James Version, the holy book. I believe it is the word of the Creator. Do I understand all of it? Do I understand the whole entire Bible? No, I don't understand all of it. In fact, sometimes I read and I wonder if I really understand what I'm reading. But there are some things that really stand out to me. And those are the things that I want to share with others and encourage and motivate others. So I'm encouraging you to read the Bible. I'm not telling you, I'm encouraging you, if that makes sense. Yes, I have the cards. I'm just waiting for the shipment to come in. Now, here's another thing. Those of you that you're crafty, you're very creative, you use your imagination, you can create your own flyer. You can put a link, you can create your own flyer. In fact, I was working on that the other day. Oh, what did I do with that? Anyways, that's what I do. I create flyers, and then sometimes I go out into the public and I'll go and pass out those flyers to business owners and stuff to get business. But my friend, you guys are all creative. All of you guys, Mark, Laura, Patrick, Jim, you're all, Nahil, you're all very creative. In fact, You're all not only very creative, you are exceedingly creative. You're all super. Now, whether you believe this right now, I don't know whether you believe this, but you're all super creative. You're all super creative. Y'all can write a book, right? And you know that. So I talk to people all the time and they tell me, yeah, I'm thinking about writing a book. You can put a book together. It's not that difficult. You got something you want to share with the world, a book. You want to create a little card that has a special message in it that you can pass out to people all around the place. That's a good idea, right? That's what I'm working on. So I'm asking for those of you that if you benefit from what I'm doing here, honestly, if you benefit, then support, right? Support and do what you can. Share a video, leave a comment, always try to give me a thumbs up. That helps me stay cool with YouTube, with the algorithms, right? Because there's a lot of stuff going on right now with social media sites. And if you're stepping on toes, if you're talking about somebody's business, if you're talking about something that makes a lot of money out there, you have the potential to kind of be shut down or temporarily just kind of so a lot of people don't see you. And I've been noticing this on my YouTube channel. We are growing. We are growing in subscribers, but I'm not growing when it comes to more people on these broadcasts. And partially that's my fault. That is my fault. If we're not growing, then I have to take the responsibility for that. Now, of course, we do have a few people that join. It's never really been a big program. But I believe that a lot, I don't know what a lot of people are doing. There's a lot of people that have come and gone and some of them might not even be alive. Honestly, some of them might be alive. I've had conversations with people that I thought, I don't know about this person. Something doesn't feel good. And you try to get a hold of them again. You reach out to them, email or a phone call. Nothing. That's the sad part of dealing with what I'm dealing with. Hey, Nick, welcome to the broadcast. Let me see. Nick says, I gambled real bad. I learned that gambling is worse when I feel bad. Gambling, let me tell you something about gambling. Gambling is a big fat lie. It is. Gambling is a lie. Gambling is a facade. Gambling is smoke and mirrors. Gambling is a bully. It's a really bad bully. You know, gambling is a false idea, really. Thinking that we're going to win. I mean, people do win, right? People do win these big lotteries. It's kind of here and there. I did it for 32 plus years and I realized that I wasn't going to make any money at it. So finally, you know, life threw me, you know, against the wall. I mean, I was, you know, against the wall, man. Bam. You know what I'm saying? Just against the wall. Can you see it? Can you see yourself against the wall? Can you see yourself lying flat on your back looking up? Now, I might be speaking to somebody here about this. Can you see yourself? I believe that sometimes we need to paint the picture that we really need to paint and be honest with ourselves. If we're messing around, you know, we're screwing around with gambling and we know it's not looking good. We're not doing well financially. We see where we're headed. We can see it, right? You can see that if you keep going down this path, you know where it's going to land you. You can see it. And my friend, what you need to do is you need to recognize that you have the capability, you have the power to say no. You have it. Well, Santos, how come it doesn't work? If you're saying that I have the possibility to say no, how come it's not working? Well, it's not working because you're not working it. That doesn't disprove the fact that you have superpower. You do. That doesn't disprove the fact that you have mind-mouth power connection, MPC. I don't know if you're taking advantage of yours. I don't know if you're taking advantage of yours. You should. Because if you're here, if this is your life here, and you want it to be up here, what do you got to do? What do you got to do? Right? These broadcasts are cool. You can come to these broadcasts. You can get motivated. You can get inspired. Hopefully you will. I'm hoping you are. But what do you do after the program's done? Once the program is ended, what do you do? What do you do with your thoughts, right? What do you do with your mind-mouth power connection? What do you do with that? So Nick, yeah, there, amen. Welcome. I always leave a like on your videos. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That's good. Let me see. Laura says, I need to read the Bible more. All right, Laura, I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm going to ask you about that, Laura. Laura, how's your Bible reading going? Next episode. That's good to have accountability, though. We need to. I know I need to. Thank you. Amen. We need a Santos gambling chip to represent when someone beat gambling. Well, somebody can create a chip. I think just the thought of knowing that you've beat gambling is good for you. You know, because it has to be personal, right? It has to be personal. Your achievement, you have to know it. You have to feel it, man. And I know that I don't know how many of you here, there's a few people here. I don't know how many of you are actually struggling with gambling. I'm hoping that you're not. I'm hoping that you're not. But if you are struggling with gambling, whoa, I thought there was an accident there. Sorry about that. My question to you is, what are you waiting for? You have the goods. You know what? Stop the voices for a minute. Just stop the voices for a minute. Really, really stop the voices. Stop them. You have the goods. You have the ability to say no for the final time. You have that. You have the capability of talking yourself into a new vision. You have the ability to talk yourself out of the old, right? The old, and to talk yourself into the new. You have that. That's why when people, as a coach, when people come to me and they unload their negatives and you know what they're doing, I don't need to know. I know what you're doing already. You didn't need to tell me what you're doing. What you need to tell me is what you want. Tell me what you want. Let's work on getting it. Don't tell me what you're doing. Tell me what you want and tell me what you can do. Because you're a powerful human being, more powerful. If you've gotten on this broadcast, I haven't had any questions today. I haven't really had any questions, so I'm just going to share a little bit here. We're coming down to the end of this broadcast. If you hear anything, listen to this. Okay, hear this. Hear this. You have the ability to say no to the temptation. You have the ability to say no to that friend that calls you and says, let's go. You have the ability to think about that thought that comes to your mind. That thought that tries to project into you that you're going to have fun. You're going to go to the casino and you're going to push the buttons and you're going to see yourself in front of that revolving, those images, right? You're going to see yourself there and it's going to be fun and you're going to make money and there's going to be people and you're going to have a good time and you're going to a good atmosphere, right? That's what the lie does to you. That's why I said, let's cut out all the noise. Let's cut out all the voices and let's really focus on what's really going on right now. It's Friday, right? It is Friday. I think it is. It's Friday. And the weekend's coming up. What are you going to do with your weekend? What are you going to do about those temptations? Right? What are you going to do about those? What are you going to do about that friend of yours that calls you up and says, let's go? What are you going to do about those things? Jim says 7 months clear now. That is fantastic. Congratulations, Jim. That's really good. I'm glad to hear that, man. That's fantastic. Keep it going. 7 plus 7. By the way, 7 is a really good number. 7 is a very, very special number. Times 7 is 14, right? Or 7 plus 7 is 14. 14 months from now, you'll be able to look back and you'll say, I've been defeating the lie. And it's getting easier and easier, right? Is it getting easier? It should be. I know it does for me. All right, my friends. Laura says, wow. Amen. That's good. Guy next to me in the hospital was playing slots in his bed. I believe it. I believe it. We gamble. We all gamble in some sort of way too. Not just in a casino. We all have a form of gambling that sometimes we don't see it until we see it. Then when we see it, hopefully we do something about it. My dad gambled from his hospital bed too. It caused arguments. All right, my fellow friends, my fellow soldiers, we've come to the 30-minute mark here. It is, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the next broadcast. The next broadcast will be another live interactive. It will be on Sunday, and we will be broadcasting via Facebook and YouTube. I appreciate all of you that were here today. Laura, Jim, Amen, Nick. Who else was here? Mark. There was Nahil and Patrick. I see. There was a few others. I don't know. Jay Martin and a few others that came and left. So we're coming to the end of the program. I'm going to give one more opportunity. If you have a question, you have something that's, it's bothering you. You got something that's really a thorn in your flesh and you're looking for an answer. You're looking for a solution. We got about another minute before I close the program down. If not, I know that you'll find the solution on your own. But it's always good to have two brain power, right? My brain power, your brain power, that's times two. That's more heavy duty, my friend. That's what I call mastermind. Mastermind. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. Hey, there's Paul, my friend Paul from Canada. Santos, ¿cómo está? Fell off the wagon. Heart 3 days clean now and some broken bones. Well, you've got 3 days. That's another good number. And the broken bones can heal. I'm glad that you're doing better. But the thing is, you don't want to keep making the same mistakes over and over, because if you keep making the same mistakes over and over and you expect something to go differently, you could end up in the psychiatric ward. You can end up in the crazy house, because doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result is the meaning for insanity. So you got to be careful. Too many people. In fact, people think, well, nobody's going to throw me in the crazy house. Some of our family members and friends can do some very foolish things at times. There's a program. I don't watch TV, but there's a program on TV where a bunch of people get together unknowingly. There's a victim. There's a person that needs a life transformation. That person's dying, whether they're gambling or they're shooting the heroin or whatever, right? And what is it called? I think it's called an intervention. And they gang up together and they get a place. And next thing you know, they invite Billy, right? Let's use Billy. I hope I'm not offending anybody by using Billy's name, but Billy gets invited. Billy, we've got something going on. They invite you to the place, right? Next thing you know, Billy's eyes they look like pool balls, play pool. They're as big as pool balls because friends that he hasn't seen in a while and family members, and they're there. They're going to change. They're going to change Billy. We're here to change you. We're going to change you one way or another. This is an intervention. So Billy's shocked, right? He's shocked, man. Have you ever seen these programs? I imagine, put yourself in the shoes of this person, and sometimes people are forced into these live-in programs. Sometimes they're forced, peer pressure, right? Family and all this stuff. And like 20 against 1. And he goes. Most of the time, those people that go into those programs, they come out the same way. Most. I'm not saying all of them, but most of them do. There's a small number, 1, 2, 3, that go into those programs and come out changed. Okay. And it wasn't the intervention. It wasn't the people. It wasn't the family. It wasn't the friends. It wasn't the threats. It was the fact that that person came to the realization that they needed help. And this was just an opportunity for them to take advantage of. And they get help. So that's what happens. Alberto, no, I haven't seen Alberto, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All right, my fellow friends, I gotta put some tunes on before I end the program. Is it okay? Can I put on a little tune here for you? Be okay? No? What do you mean no? Why are you saying no to me? I'm just kidding. I thought I heard somebody's voice. I'm just kidding. But I will be here Sunday. Listen, bring a friend. I'm going to be giving a book away on Sunday. 2 gifts, okay? 2 gifts on Sunday. Show up here. Bring your mind. Bring a pen. Bring your pad. I mean this. Listen, if you're struggling and you're having a difficult time and you just come here, let your mind speak to you. Take the notes that your mind gives you, not my notes. Don't take my notes. Well, you can if you want to, but take the note. You know what's more important than my notes? Yours. You know what's important? You know what's more important to you than my precious, motivated, inspired, big thoughts? Your thoughts, your words. That's what's important, my friend. I'm telling you. Oh, man, don't get me going here because I'll go another 30 minutes, but I'm not. I'm going to shut the program down here in a minute, but I will be back here on Sunday. Bring a friend. Invite somebody. Would you invite somebody to – am I worth spending 30 minutes with online? You get something out of this? I hope so. Okay. I love this Indian beat. Let me see. It's non-copyright, so YouTube, you can't shut me down. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, man, it's good. All right, we're going to end on this note, man. Will I see you on Sunday? 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This Sunday coming up. I'm going to be giving away, and by the way, we're going to be redoing this book. Bigger, better, fatter, less expensive. And my other book. I've got 2 more other books coming out too. 15-minute mornings, Breakfast of Champions. And I'm also creating a book to help coaches. So that if any of you decide, by the way, I am a coach and I do offer coaching services. This is a big investment these days. Okay. It is a big investment. But hey, if you're making $1 million a year, what's a couple $100, right? To get to where you want to go. So I'm excited about this one. All right. I like what Laura says. Stick with Santos. Yeah, pick his brain. See what we can do, huh? What we can do about getting ahead, going forward, making every day super fantastic, terrific, and over the top in spite of and because of. I'm looking forward when you begin waking up in the mornings and say, you know what, it's Tuesday, and I'm going to make my day super fantastic, terrific, and over the top in spite of and because of. Why? Because Santos remembered me, and I can. I will. I do. I am. In fact, I like that. I can. I will. I do. I am. I can. I will. I do. I am. I can. I do. I will. I am. And I didn't even have a Red Bull today. No coffee, no Red Bull, none of that. So, well, he says, I'm in pain and a lot of anger. So my question to you would be, what are you going to do about that? Right? What are you going to do about that? Hey, Patrick says he's going to send a donation, and thank you. I appreciate that. By the way, if I didn't say it, I'll say it again. Laura, shout out to Laura. Shout out to Mark. Patrick. You guys are all helping this mission go forward little by little. And Nahil. I don't know if Nahil is still on here, but I want to thank you guys. I know I got to get some more. I got to get a better system, and I got to get a better microphone. Don't worry, I will. Don't bust my chops, man. Unless you want to send me one. Hey, you can send me a good microphone. I'll gladly accept it. Was it the guy that says, cheeseburger today, I pay you tomorrow. Cheeseburger today, I pay you tomorrow. Wasn't that the Hamburglar? The Hamburglar on Popeye. Yeah. Yeah. This is Santos certified. Yes. In fact, I did get certified, Jim. I got certified as a life coach. Yeah. Drop the beats. All right, my friends. 37 sites and counting. Right on. Okay, I had 2 large monster drinks today. Now, I know, man. I get fired. I drink 1 Red Bull and I'm fired up, man. I didn't even have any. But then again, you know, I'm just a wiry, fired up kind of guy. Ever since I broke through gambling, my life has just totally, I mean, sometimes I scare myself, put it that way, of what I see happening. Yeah, so. Oh, new life to infinity. There we go. We're getting ready to close the program here. We got a few people that are coming on. New life. That's very good. Today is day number 2. That is fantastic. I like that. Congratulations. So, my friends, nobody had a real question for me. So, you know, hopefully my preaching went well today. Hopefully my preaching went well. Until my next broadcast, this is Solutions and Answers live and interactive with Santos Rolon Jr., Coach Santos Rolon Jr., straight out of Stockton, California. It's been a privilege. It's been an honor. I will see you on Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Remember to bring a friend and bring your mind.